Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay in Florida.
I absolutely love coming here. There is some fantastic coasters, including my favourite at this park, Iron Gwazi.
Iron Gwazi is a brilliant ride, it really is. And yeah, we've got a new ride to check out, Serengeti Flyer, and along with that some other changes here at the park as well. And yeah, we've come on a weekday, it should be nice and quiet, get loads of rides in, and of course we can bring you on-ride POVs here at Busch Gardens as well. But should we go and make our way into the park?
Let's go!
It's always a great action-packed day at this park. I do love it. It's some amazing rides. And yeah, let's go and make our way in. Oh, I do love the entrance to this park with a big sign just up there. And of course you can see Iron Gwazi off to the right hand side. And yeah, I love coming down here. It's always a brilliant day. And the fact we can film on ride and take you along for the full experience, it's fantastic. Also just want to say a huge thank you to Busch Gardens for providing us with our mission today. And park hours today are 10 AM through until 6 PM. So yeah, we've got lots of time to make the most of it, especially because we shouldn't be queuing for too long with it being a weekday here at Busch Gardens. And I think we've got to go and start in one place, haven't we really? The absolutely incredible RMC, Iron Gwazi.
I love Iron Gwazi. I can't wait to get back on it.
It's one of your top coasters, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done Steel Vengeance since this. I'm looking forward to seeing how it compares.
Oh, I'll tell you what though, they're all brilliant, these RMC coasters. And yeah, there it is. Look at the lift hill on there. Oh, it's going down the drop. Yeah, it's always a good way to start the day. Obviously on a busier day coming to Busch Gardens, probably wouldn't start with that. I'd head further back, of course, and get some of the other coasters done with quieter waits. Because it's down near the entrance, Gwazi, it does get busier, but I don't think it's going to be a problem today. I can't see it being too busy this morning. So of course we'll head down there and get on. Oh, look at that. I am so excited to get back on. Then we've got a 5-minute wait this morning for Iron Gwazi. Let's get the chest mounted GoPro on. Well, let's go and experience it. 5 minutes. And we're making our way up the queue line now. Fantastic view of the lift hill just there. Very excited to get on. And look at this, yeah, straight up into the station. Probably a 2-train wait. 5 minutes. You excited, Charlotte?
Oh, I can't wait to get back on there.
Iron Gwazi! And we got a dispatch. We're down here on row 11, which is my favourite row on the ride, just because you get a bit of extra room just here. Of course, you know, 12 rows on Gwazi, but yeah, you just get a little bit more space just here. But you get the intensity in the back. Hey! Look at that wave over the station. Oh, I love that. We really have got one of the best coaster lineups in the world down here. Excited!
Oh, I can't wait.
And of course, being down here at the back, we're going to get whipped down the first drop. I like how slow you go up here now, the anticipation. Oh wow, there's Secret. And here we go, Gwazi! Woo! From start to finish, you hit that brake run with some speed. Look at that. What an absolute beauty. As good as you remember.
Oh my god, that was absolutely fantastic. I loved that.
Oh. One of the best roller coasters in the world right there. Iron Gwazi is phenomenal from start to finish. I absolutely love it so much.
That coaster is just absolutely brilliant. It just keeps on giving. And after riding Steel Vengeance and Iron Gwazi in the same year, I do prefer Iron Gwazi. It's just a great ride.
It's phenomenal, it really is. I mean, RMC builds some fantastic roller coasters, but I love the kind of wave turn on there. That's brilliant. Along with that, the amount of airtime that you get on that is phenomenal, especially down there at the back. And you can see that in the POV. and it warms up throughout the day as well. It gets even faster later on. But no, it's an amazing ride, it really is. It blew me away when I was here on opening day for it, and it still does every time that I ride it. Iron Gwazi, one of the best coasters anywhere out there, and you've got to come and ride it. If you're coming down to Orlando, get yourself down here to Tampa and come and experience it, because it really is a world-class roller coaster. And up next, we're heading on to Cheetah Hunt. Look at that just there. So yeah, you've got the kind of turnaround section up there where you get some really nice scenic views. Kind of slows the pace down a little bit, but not for long. You drop straight back down into the multi-launch coaster, and it also features an inversion. Let's go and ride. And Cheetah Hunt's advertised on 0 minutes, so can't pass that up. Also worth pointing out, if you have got bags, you do need to pay for lockers here. It's $2 per location, or you can get one for $10 that you can have all day. Yeah, you can't take big bags up there onto the platform. And of course, they've got the lockers located next door to the ride queue line entrances. I do think it should be free, really. However, at least they do want what you can transfer around all day. And here we go, on Cheetah Hunt, multi-launch coaster, and we're down in near the back. Whee! Just a mini launch to start us off, but we're about to get boosted up to the top. Whee! Woo! Here we go. Woo! Whee! You feel like you're going to get some airtime on that bit, but yeah, you don't. You do get a fantastic view though. Let's go. Woo! Into that inversion. Oh, the water's up. It's always nice down here when the water's full. Woo! Love that section, best part of the ride. One more launch. Woo! Woo! Oh, and into the brake run. Cheetah Hunt. Now the thing is with that ride, it does look very impressive off-ride, and you think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And don't get me wrong, it's not a bad coaster at all, but Intamin do some much better rides now than that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The launches on there are great, but I do feel like the ride loses its momentum. But I do like the S-bends with the water. I've never seen that fall before.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The fact the water's back in just down there with the waterfalls. But no, it is a great ride still. I do enjoy it. And of course, multi-launch coasters have just come a long way, and it's kind of rides like this that have paved the way for the likes of Taron at Phantasialand in Germany, Velocicoaster down at Universal. We probably wouldn't have had those rides if it wasn't for ones like Cheetah Hunt just here. But no, it is a great ride, it really is. I do still enjoy it. The inversion, you don't really get much force. It does lack a lot of force to ride, but like Charlotte said, that S-bend section and the second launch on there are definitely my highlights of that ride. And of course, it's quite low, it's quite terrain hugging, and going round all the landscaping there is quite nice. These September weekdays are perfect for coming here to Busch Gardens. We've got Cobra's Curse on 5 minutes, Montu down there as well that looks really quiet. So yeah, it's ideal coming down on these days. And I think we'll do a nice family coaster next with Cobra's Curse just over here, manufactured by Mack Rides. And yeah, with this, it is a spinning roller coaster with a difference. So yeah, let's go and give this a go. It's got a very nicely themed queue line as well, Cobra's Curse. This is how's the theme of queue line. I really like it in here. And every couple of minutes you got some projection mapping in here as well with the Cobra on the wall. I've got to say, this is probably the quietest I've ever seen this park.
I've never seen it this quiet.
Like, it's normally a good time to come September midweek, but yeah, like, it's absolutely empty. And here we go, literally walk straight on. Love the audio. It reminds me of the Mummy actually down at Universal quite a bit. Mack Rides do some brilliant coasters. Yeah, it's a really nice family ride. We go up, that comes down. Oh, that's a giraffe. Great views of Montu. And there we go.
I am the darkness.
Hey! Oh, I love this park. Woo! Like I say, it's a spinner with a difference. We start off facing forwards, and now things get a little bit different. And suddenly we end up on the front, but really we're down here at the back. Hey! Woo! Yeah, some good forces actually for a family coaster. Look at Montu. Get on that beauty next. Oh, so many empty seats. There are about 10 people on that. Beautiful weather, what's not to love? Woo! And now, we do a bit of training. Hey! Woo! Hey! Woo! I love the interaction. That's it, we've defeated the curse. Fantastic. What a ride. A nice on-ride POV there from Cobra's Curse. It's really important for parks to have excellent family coasters, and in my opinion, this really is one of those. It's got some really nice elements to it. Of course, starts off with that very unique vertical lift hill. You don't see loads of them, where one train goes up and of course the other track comes down to collect it. And of course the massive Cobra just over there as well. And this fantastic overbank. Great family ride. Did you enjoy that?
It's quite intense, isn't it? Some sections when it starts spinning, it makes me feel sick.
Yeah, it's got more force than Cheetah Hunt, which is surprising.
Bear my voice, I'm losing my voice.
Oh, what's up with it?
I don't know.
Oh.
My voice is all crackling.
Oh, no. She's like, well, yeah, that was great. I really do like that ride. And yeah, walk straight on. It's absolutely deserted here today, which is great for us. Less than an hour in, and we're making our way onto our 4th roller coaster. And that's going to be an absolute classic. One of the best inverted coasters anywhere in the world. It's Montu. Couple of years ago they painted this up, and yeah, maybe it looks a little bit too yellow at first, but that's the thing with us being in Florida and the constant sun, soon going to start fading. So yeah, I can see why they paint them a little bit brighter just to allow for the fading. But yeah, this is an amazing ride, it really is. Very forceful, very aggressive, just how a B&M invert should be. So yeah, let's go and ride on the legendary Montu. Oh, with it being nice and quiet, we thought we'll take you all on the front row. Let's go and ride. And we have a dispatch, hey, on the front row of Montu. Who remembers when there used to be alligators down there? Climbing up the massive lift hill. Really intimidating as well when you see the loop, isn't it, off to the left hand side, and you think we're going through that. Yeah, I do love these big monstrous coasters that you get over here in the US. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you check out our vlogs from our huge USA road trip that we did. Back in June this year, we visited 25 different parks around America. Of course, we didn't come to Florida because we knew we were going to be coming now, but yeah, it was a brilliant trip. And it shows you what else America has to offer. A lot of the time, especially people from the UK, come over and just do Florida, but honestly, America's got so much more than just Florida for theme parks. There really is so much out there to see. But this, one of the best inverts in the world. And you're about to join us for the ride. Let's go. Woo! Wow. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Woo! Oh! Woo! Woo! Into the back way. Doesn't get much better than this when it comes to inverts. Woo! Oh. ride. It is excellent. You come into the brake run and you're just breathless. Like, oh, spectacular. I love Montu so much. It opened here at Busch Gardens in 1996, features 7 inversions, and that probably is my favourite invert, you know.
Montu is my favourite invert. It just keeps on going. The layout is so long and there's some fantastic elements in there.
And it's even better being down there on the front for the views. Of course, with any B&M inverts and a lot of coasters, more forceful down at the back, you really get the whip, especially through the back wing. However, I do like being on the front, especially to bring you a POV. When they allow on-ride filming on a ride like that, it's good to be on the front and show you it. But yeah, that ride is phenomenal. The coaster lineup at this park, I've been coming here for 9 years now. It impresses me every time I come here.
They've got some amazing stuff here.
Oh, and when it's so quiet like this as well, it's perfect. Like before lunchtime, and yeah, we got 4 coasters in the bag, and we didn't start riding until 25 past 10. We actually came in on the free shuttle bus that you can get from Orlando, picks up in quite a few different areas, and doesn't cost you a penny. So it's fantastic getting that. I would definitely recommend it. So if you're coming to Orlando, get yourself down here. Don't miss it. It's free to get here on the bus. We've done so well for rides so far this morning, so we're going to have a little bit of a pit stop, bit of a refuel, and get some food and come and see our favourite birds just over here. I love these. And they're called the ibis birds, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, let's get some food. Now, of course, I love the ride lineup here at Busch Gardens, and it's a beautiful park. However, the food prices are pretty extortionate. I just wanted to make you all aware, for 4 chicken tenders and fries without a drink was $19.18. And yeah, that's without a drink. Very expensive, came in about £15. And yeah, also wanted to add in, at the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens parks, they actually add a 5% surcharge, which isn't advertised before, which covers increased operating costs. I mean, the food prices, it is crazy, isn't it?
I think it's absolutely shocking. Well, that's all I've had, and it was $15.78.
Yeah, just for the mozzarella sticks.
And just that brownie.
Yeah, like, of course, got our own water. It's a lot.
I think it's naughty that they're not advertising the surcharge as well, to let people know what it is.
Yeah, definitely. But I just wanted to get that in. Love the park, but food prices are extortionate. They always play some really groovy music throughout the park here, which I do like. And yeah, it's a massive park, Busch Gardens. We're making our way towards Cheetah over there now. Spectacular dive coaster. Now, of course, a huge part of Busch Gardens is the animal experiences that you've got here as well. Yeah, loads of animals to see all throughout the park. And yeah, you got the wonderful flamingos just over there too. Well, yeah, it's massive, this park, so much to it. Great coaster lineup, but also lots to see if you don't like big thrill rides, such as all the animal areas that there is throughout the park. And also, you've got some rides here for the kids. Of course, it is mostly the thrill part with the animals. However, there is this Sesame Street area, which is quite nice. Big treehouse just over there, some walkthrough areas, some other little rides as well, such as this one over here. And yeah, there's actually a small coaster just over there as well. Nice little junior ride. Yeah, you got a mini log flume just over here too. And yeah, a few flat rides all around here for families. Now, if you like your birds, you've got a big bird area just over here that you can walk through as well, called Lorry Landing. All the lorikeets and birds in there. She's very nice. Charlotte's not a big birds fan, are you?
I don't like them flying over me. I just really don't like it.
When they start pecking your head.
In case they like peck my head and start pooing on me.
Like that one now. Oh, he's escaped. Here's a look then at Cheetah. This ride is brilliant. Yeah, it's absolutely massive as well. Big dive machine from B&M. And yeah, look at the pathways. It's so quiet today. Perfect for our visit. Here she comes into that water splash. Oh, love that. And yeah, the splash is created by the 2 metal parts on the back of the train, which really adds to it. It's Cheetah that's going to have our ride. Yeah, this is a capacity monster as well. And what's great is you get 2 vertical drops here on Cheetah as well. Fantastic. It just looks the part as well, doesn't it? What a beast. And yeah, they're really nice to look after the rides here as well, like painting them up and doing the work that's needed. I remember seeing some track that was replaced on here not too long ago. Really look after the coasters. And yeah, this is absolutely massive. So we're very excited to get back on this. And we can take you all along with the POV. Up here into the station. And yeah, as we can see, it was advertised 10 minutes. And yeah, it's walk on. Let's go and ride. Let's do row 1. Oh, I always love how big this ride looks. 3 rows, 8 riders per row. Floor goes down, and off they go.
As the coaster comes to a complete stop, unbuckle your safety belt, lift up on your safety harness, and watch your step as you exit to your left, taking all personal belongings with you.
And here we go, we got a dispatch. Look at the size of the track on this as well. Yeah, with it being one of the older dive coasters now, it's got the same sort of track as Oblivion, really beefy track. Of course, Oblivion was the original, the prototype, like at our home park, Alton Towers in the UK. And Busch Gardens followed suit with Sheikah just here, much bigger ride of course. And inversions as well. Look at that. Over 200 foot tall. We get some fantastic views climbing up here. It's always worth doing front row on a dive machine. There's Gwazi. And of course, a big plus point with the newer dive coasters now is they don't have the floor. Fun fact for you though, when this opened, it did actually have a floor like Oblivion, and yeah, they removed it. But Oblivion still has the floor. Yeah, if you're scared of heights, this isn't one for you. There's Tampa over there. And you realise as much as the park's really well landscaped and immersive, it's in quite a built up area actually. Tigress there, Kumba, and Falcon's Fury. Onto the holding brake, where we sit and wait. And then drop! Hooray! Woo! Oh wow! Woo! Woo! Oh, so forceful on that turn there. Time for part 2. And this bit's still taller than Oblivion. Let's go. Hooray! Woo! Woo! And down is that water splash. Whoa! Woo! Of course you feel nothing from the splash on the ride, where you can get soaked off ride. One final helix, helix! And into the brake run. And there you go, that's one of the best dive machines in the world, adding to a spectacular coaster collection here at Busch. I absolutely love Sheikah, and even better when it's completely walk-on. It's got an old school B&M vibe with it being really forceful, but also you've got so much packed into the layout on there.
Sheikah is amazing. I get quite proper grey out moments after you come down that first drop. It's so forceful.
Oh, it is. It's a brilliant ride, isn't it, that?
I absolutely love it. I think it's my favourite dive coaster.
I can see why, to be honest.
Amazing.
I mean, there's some great B&M rides out there, but this one, it packs it all in, doesn't it?
Absolutely love it.
I mean, some of the newer dive machines don't really have the force, whereas this, it's got the inversions, it's got 2 vertical drops, it's got the splashdown, so many brilliant elements into that, and yeah, I love it so much. And tell you what I also like, a bit of a classic next door, and that's Stanley just over here. Hey, Stanley Falls Flume Ride.
Stanley!
Let's go and have a ride. So what I love about the most on this is like 2 big barrels that have been joined together, or at least that's how it looks with the theming anyway. Built by Aerodynamics, it has got a dual loading point, it's busy as well. And this is a good fun ride. Are you ready to feel the force of Stanley?
Poncho on.
Oh, you don't need that on.
Oh God.
You're in Florida, part of the self-care club, you see, riding this.
Yeah, Primal.
Taking care of yourself. Let's go. You can't moan in this weather, less than a 2-minute wait there for our ride here on Stanley. Nice clean filtered water on this as well, which I do love about the water rides over here. Some of them you get soaked, not so much this, but when you do go on the soakers, at least it's nice clean water. Unlike back home on some of the rides where, yeah, the water isn't the cleanest. Charlotte's in the back.
Lovely and comfy this. 10 out of 10 on comfy.
It's great, there's all the padding. Fantastic, making our way up the lift on Stanley. Yeah, they actually have to have staff on the top of the lift hills over here. Guys climbing up next to us. Yeah, there's a view of Falcon's Fury. Unfortunately, it's closed today. We was hoping to get on it. Not been on it for years. It's very temperamental now, sadly, because yeah, it's a great ride. It only opened back in 2014, but yeah, it has some issues now. There we go. She's off for a lunch. Yeah, shame about Falcons, but still, all the main coasters open, which is what we want. Yeah, our friend Brett, of course, who lives out here, hasn't been on Falcons for a year, so that shows how temperamental it is, and he comes down here all the time. So yeah, he's having some pretty big issues, sadly. Scorpion over there too, we'll get on that. And yeah, they've removed the little junior coaster that used to be over there. Well, I say junior, it was a family coaster. So we'll go and check out that area. There's rumours of something new coming in there soon. I like to make the most of these log flumes because they are a bit of a dying breed now, which is a shame really. There he is. Hello. Nothing. Down we go. Whoa! Stanley! It's got the longest run-off ever, that. It's like it's launching. Hey, there's Charlotte. Hey. Oh! Goes quick, this thing does. Hello. Hey, we got a wave. So many staff. Whoa! You can see why they don't really have like loads of water rides over here. Hello. Nothing. We got a smile. Yeah, you can see why they have like so many staff though on these rides, just to, you know, keep people sitting down. But yeah, also you can see why they're also a dying breed because of staffing costs. Scorpion looks the part, doesn't it? One of the older rides here, and look at that, beautifully painted up. Make our way to the final drop. Give Stanley a big send-off. The question is, are we going to get a wave? Woo!
And brace for a sudden slowdown at the bottom of the hill. Thank you.
Look at the skyline. Secret. Got Tigris coming up next over there. Premier Ride Skyrocket. I don't know if you heard that. Charlotte shouted horrible. We're getting a wave. Oh, we can't see him. Oh, yes, she waved. Here we go. Woo! Oh, Stanley! Oh, that was really nice and refreshing. Beautiful. You okay in the back?
Yeah, I didn't get too well, man.
Very nice. In the Florida sunshine. Now, if you've seen our vlogs before here from Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, you'll know that Charlotte absolutely loves Tigris. It's a top coaster over here.
This is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to give it another go just to see if I am right, but I'm pretty sure I'll be coming off and I'll be saying that is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, it's a Premier Ride Skyrocket too, of course, standard layout. There's quite a lot of these around the world. When we went to Busch Gardens Williamsburg back in June, the one there was closed, so you missed out.
Yes.
This one's open.
Oh, no.
And it's on 5 minutes. Tigris, let's go and give it a go. It's very forceful. I like it. You know, it's quiet here at Busch when Tigris is absolutely walk on just here. Let's go and give it a ride. Love the track colour on this, always looks the part. Wait about 5 minutes and we got a front row. Yeah, it was only an extra wait, so we thought we'd give it a go. And had to wait one more train. Hey! Yeah, you have got the all good comfort colours on this, which aren't great. Whoa! Charlotte sounds like she's enjoying it next to me here.
Enjoying it.
Woo! Whoa!
Oh my god!
Woo! Ready for a slow drop? Oh, hang tight. Woo! Woo! And there we go. Short and sweet, very forceful, quite aggressive. That's Tigris. It's always good fun going on there with Charlotte. She absolutely loves it.
That is absolutely disgusting and revolting. I do not like it at all.
Yeah, it's very forceful. That must say you lose your voice again there.
The force on there, and it's just so uncomfortable with those comfort colours. There's nothing comfortable about them.
Yeah, I mean they're there just to kind of stop you like jolting forward during the ride. But if you know how to ride it, that's not going to happen. Yeah, I do really like the launches on there though. It's very forceful, and yeah, you get some good hang time on the front and a really good view. But yeah, it's an aggressive ride. I can see why you don't like it.
I just really don't like it. It's a one ride a year.
The good though are the compact as well. Yeah, they don't take up much space in a part. There used to be a little water ride here before that, and yeah, it's fitting beautifully. But yeah, I do really like Tigris, even though it's quite an off-the-shelf coaster model. You see a lot of these around now. That's not my impression. We're heading up into Jungala up here now, home to Kumba, and also the Congo River Rapids is down here too. Some gorgeous landscaping and theming throughout this park as well, which I do really like. And yeah, you cross over just here down to the Congo River Rapids, and there he is looking out for us. Hopefully we don't see him in the trough. Come to Florida here in this amazing sunshine, and look at Charlotte here.
I'm sweating, look at this, I'm like a scientist. This is the best purchase I've ever bought.
You're like you're an inspector. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Probably about a 10-minute wait, biggest queue of the day. Worth it though for a nice water ride for Charlotte.
So we shouldn't be too long until we're on. Whoa, 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 give me that back.
Thank you very much, I'm sorry for the waterfall now.
That is the best rain poncho I have ever bought. It's fantastic.
We'll see you on the ride.
No, give me my poncho back. Sean.
Wait about 10 minutes, biggest queue of the day. Boats are huge on this. There she is. Oh, blimey. I don't think you're going to need that, but you never know. Hopefully she does. And here we go on the Congo River Rapids.
I literally feel like a boiled in the bag rice.
Funny because everyone's looking at Charlie. She's wearing a poncho. Oh! Hey! Ponchos are not required on water rides in Florida.
Me when I'm dry.
Popeye's coming up though to look forward to down at Universal. It's got some slower sections, this one. Oh, I might get some here now. Here it comes. Oh, we got a full boat as well. Hey! Love the interactions on these. Oh, here we go. Get a bit wavy. Oh! Luckily, it's got this bar for your shoes, which is good. You okay, Charlotte?
I'm fine.
She's loving it.
I'm cooking.
Oh, here it comes. Oh! All in the boat. All in the boat. Fantastic. Oh! Oh! What a soaker! That could have been you.
Giving me poncho for €1.
A euro? Oh! Oh! That's it. I tell you what, it's a good job you have your seatbelts on this.
I know.
The sides are really low on these. I'm surprised.
I've just seen a massive waterfall. I hope we're not going under
Oh, you'll be all right. Don't you worry about that. Oh, final part of the ride. Hey, this is where someone's about to get absolutely soaked as we go underneath this massive water effect. Someone's going to get it. Oh! Luckily we don't go under that one. We're not looking good lined up here. Oh, we're okay. I think we're going to be all right. I'm not sure. Someone's getting it. We're okay. Just... Oh! No, we're not. Oh, look at that. Right through. Right, our shoes are soaked.
I needed boot covers.
Oh, that is it. Today you wanted your Crocs on for that. Oh, that's it. My shoes are soaked. So on right footage there from the Congo River Rapids. There is some slower sections on there, but you can still get soaked. I'm quite wet, but we've been off about 10 minutes now and I'm drying off already.
I'm not wet, I'm as dry as a bone.
What was that Halloween cackle then?
That was absolutely fantastic. That's the best purchase I've ever bought.
Not the Diet Coke there?
No, that was $6.79 for that.
Oh!
I can't believe it, but when you need a fizzy, you just need a fizzy.
We try and stay off the fizzes, but when you fancy one, or a Starbucks frappe, probably about $20 here. Anyway, we got Kumba coming up next. I love this sign. And yeah, Kumba has been closed for a refurbishment, so I'm glad that it's back open now. Let's go and give her a ride. Oh, it wouldn't be Busch Gardens without Kumba. Look at that, the corkscrews down there, the interlock. And yeah, the sign looks great. Looks like it's been painted up actually. Let's go and have our ride. Nearly a 0-minute wait. Walk on. If you like a good old school B&M, nice and forceful, there's only one place to ride this, and that's down here at the back. Kumba. Heading up the lift hill, through that loop. Yeah, like I showed you, just got the interlocking corkscrews, waited about 3 minutes. So this beauty was repainted a few years ago, looks great. We've just recently redone some of the foundations on here as well. It's not going anywhere, Kumba. There was rumours that it was going to get removed. The park shut that down and said, no, we're not removing this. It's iconic. Can't take this out. This would be one like Nemesis. It needs to be retracked. Too iconic for this park. Kumba. The first of the big daddy coasters here. To make our way up the lift hill. Now, by all means, it's not a smooth experience, this one. It's aggressive, but it's good fun, and it's intense down here at the back. Let's ride Kumba. Whoa! Oh, wow! Woo! Woo! Oh, is that cobra roll? Oh! Woo! Oh, it's so forceful! Corkscrews! Woo! Woo! Hey! Woo! Oh, wow! Tell you what, it's not for everyone now, but I love it so much. It's a brilliant coaster, that is. Really aggressive, really intense. Just like a coaster like this needs to be. Oh, spectacular. Oh, it's a brilliant ride. That is really forceful. Some great elements on there. 30 years old, opened back in 1993, my birth year. How was your ride?
Oh, the ride's got a fantastic layout, but I just find it so intense. That helix at the end before you come into the station, oh my God, it is so intense, but it's a great layout.
Yeah, the elements on there are amazing. It's the full area as well, like all the bridges kind of going over it and up into the Cobra Roll. Love that coaster so much. Like I say, it wouldn't be Busch without that ride. So we're making our way into Pantopia then now, and yeah, this is an area of the park that really, when Falcon's Fury is down like it is today, hasn't really got loads going for it, especially now they've removed one of the coasters down here. Yeah, so Sand Serpent, which was a wild mouse coaster, has been removed. It closed a few weeks ago, and yeah, I believe that's making way for something new. There's rumours of some sort of family coaster taking its place, so it'll be interesting to see what they go for. I mean, obviously the SeaWorld parks have been investing very heavily in new coasters. Busch Gardens owned by SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment, so it'll be interesting to see what replaces it. So we'll have a little look down here to the left, but you have got Scorpion down here as well. It's a fantastic ride, classic Schwarzkopf. Yeah, shame about Falcon's Fury, of course, over 300 foot tall, and yeah, with that drop tower, you face 90 degrees towards the ground. It's an excellent ride. It's my second favourite drop tower in the world, but I wasn't expecting to get it today because I know how unreliable it's been.
I'm gutted because I absolutely love Falcon's Fury. It's a brilliant drop tower, and you don't hear me saying that very often.
I remember how scared you were going on it first time.
I was terrified, but I absolutely love it because it doesn't give you that feeling of a drop tower. I'm just gutted that it's closed.
Yeah, manufactured by Intamin. Like I said, it's not even 10 years old yet, and yeah, it's been having some major issues, which is a shame. Not been on it for quite a few years now. Yeah, that's where Sand Serpent used to be. They soon removed it. Yeah, it used to be down there in that bottom corner. So yeah, we'll see what comes into its place. But yeah, you've got a Dodgems, which is just before you enter this area. You've got the Carousel just over there, and of course Scorpion, which is down in this direction. So we'll give this a go. It's always a very colourful area of the park. Good thing is though, they have got a brand new flat ride for this year, which you're going to go and experience, which is also down this end of the park, just outside of Pantopia. But we're doing really well. It's only just gone 2 o'clock. Got round doing loads of rides. Have time for some re-rides as well, and that's fantastic. Having a brilliant day at Busch. Loads of POVs for you as well. And here it is, Scorpion, opened here in 1980, manufactured by Schwarzkopf, and this is a great ride. Really like it. Lap bars as well on the train, and yeah, I love how it's all painted up around here. Looks very vibrant. Let's go and take you on Scorpion. We're down here on the front row for Scorpion. It's got a great off-ride shot for you, and there's the train. Got to go on the Serengeti Express. It's another staple ride. We've got plenty of time though. We'll get that in shortly after the new ride, Serengeti Flyer, which we'll be doing next. 43 years old and counting, this beauty. What a view, and yeah, you can see the cleared area now. There used to be like a 360-degree inverting pirate ship there. That's gone. Quite a bit of space for a new coaster. And here we go. Oh. Wow. Smooth it says though, there's 1980. Woo. And into a bit of a helix, 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 helix. Hey. Woo. Oh. Oh, it's good that. Some sharp brakes. Fantastic ride. You like that?
Yeah, it's so well padded, which I really like.
Yeah, it's good for your knees down here, isn't it? Love having a ride on Scorpion. It's just a great classic coaster, isn't it?
I really enjoy that. You look at that off-ride and you think, oh, it's going to be really rough, but it's not at all. And what makes it is having the padding in front of the seat to save your knees.
And of course, just a lap bar on there as well.
Yeah, it's just so much more comfortable. It's a great ride.
Yeah, you know, 43 years old, and it had a lap bar back when it opened in 1980. Like, fantastic. Yeah, Schwarzkopf really pioneers at the time. Yeah, here's a look at Falcon's Fury, closed today. We was just chatting with a member of staff, and yeah, he was saying it's been shut since last week. I'm probably going to be shut for quite a while. They're waiting on a part for it. Shame about that, but still, safety is always paramount. And yeah, hopefully we'll get on it again at some point in the future. It is having quite a lot of downtime though. And of course, yeah, there's that space that's been created for the new ride. It will be interesting to see what they get. There's been lots of rumours, possibly a B&M family coaster coming in, similar to what SeaWorld are building for next year. But I'm sure we'll find out soon when track starts arriving. But yeah, quite a big space, and that's where the 360-degree ship used to be as well. So yeah, it's a good space, and it'll add something else down here in Pantopia. Anyway, talking of new additions, we're gonna go and check out the new flat ride now. It's Serengeti Flyer, new for 2023. Yeah, we're going to check that out. Massive S&S screaming swing. And here it is, the new Serengeti Flyer ride. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a go, and of course taking you on with the POV. Heard really good things about this. Apparently it swings very high, and that's the thing with these, when they're brand new, they're really good. They don't age that well. But yeah, this is massive. It's the biggest one out there, I believe, and look at this. Really excited to give it a go. Apparently on a morning they don't have it swinging as high, and then on an afternoon it's on a better cycle. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. We saw it off-ride from like a distance. This looked like it went so high.
We get a good swing on here. Better than Rush at Thorpe Park, I reckon, this one. Let's go and give it a go. Nice soundtrack. From watching this off-ride, it looks great. And it's got a soundtrack synced up with the ride. It's not quiet, they're only running one side. Let's look at the Sky Ride. Shame that's not back open yet. Hey! God, it's massive, this thing. Woo! Charlotte's got her feet out.
I'm trying to drive it soft.
Wow! Just a lap bar as well. Oh, this is good. Not one for if you're scared of heights. Hey! Full swing now. Wow! Oh my God, this is great. Oh! Biggest one in the world. It's like you're gonna fly out. Whoa! Blimey! Woo! You get some force on this. Oh! Woo! You feel the G-force now, don't you? Ready? Wow. Woo. That's the best one of those I've ever done. Really nice addition. Oh. About a minute and a half cycle. Oh, take that, Rush. Serengeti Flyer is an absolutely brilliant addition to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. I thought that was fantastic.
Oh, I absolutely love that. A lot of these style attractions, you get going and then you're just enjoying it and then it stops. That just kept on giving and it was just so high.
A good like minute and a half cycle. I liked how it's got the soundtrack as well. It's not on board, but it's got the speakers down there, so when you're passing through, you can hear it. It's got like all the drums in it. It looks the part. It's not particularly heavily themed, but it's not just plonked in either. It's got a nice style to it. But that was great. Probably one of my favourite ever flight rides now.
That was absolutely brilliant. We enjoyed it so much.
It's massive, look at it. And yeah, the views from on there were great too. Oh, and I tell you what, another fantastic part of Serengeti Flyer is how it's opened up this view of Cheetah Hunt. That is amazing, seeing the S-bend there over the water, and of course the little airtime hill just here as well that comes after the launch. Yeah, that's great. Oh, I love how this has opened up. And yeah, of course, back in the day, Rhino Rally used to run around here. Oh, big fan of the new views that you can get from down here. And look at Iron Gwazi as well. It looks phenomenal just over there in the distance, where you can see the train track here in the foreground. We're going to go and wait for the train now because it's genuinely one of my favourite rides at the park. You go through with the animals, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, we'll go and wait for that now. And also worth pointing out, during Halloween time, you have got Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream. I've done this event a few times over the years, and it is fantastic. We're not doing it this time because, of course, we're focusing down in Orlando. However, yeah, it's a good event if you fancy something a little bit different to Halloween Horror Nights. You can come and see Wicker Man just over here. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. They've got quite a lot set up. They have a lot of scare mazes and scare zones for that event. Handy thing about the train is that they actually changed the clock just down here, so you know when the next one is. But yeah, the next one's in about 15 minutes, yeah, 10 to 4. And we will jump on the train and have a ride round. Yeah, still got a couple of hours left here at Busch Gardens. We've had a great day and we've got time for some re-rides as well, which is really nice. Charlotte's got the fan there.
Oh, I'm really hot.
Oh, it is warm now. It's the hottest it's been whilst I've been here, this now. That's good, that is.
On the platform side only. That is the side facing me, please. Texas will be. Oh, terrible. I got a full.
And we're off. They're on the Serengeti Express.
All right, he's going to be here.
There's loads of lovely animals on this and some great views of the roads.
Oh, pretty.
Commentator's always really good on here. Coaster facts along the way.
Look over on the left, the 10 animals with black racing stripes. Those are Thompson gazelles, also known as Tommies. We'll probably see their bigger than Joey, Sunny, Florida. For those of you who've been to SeaWorld, they actually have a riding permission coming on. And you're eyeball to eyeball to their penguins. The only difference is you're in the building. We're going to jump 35 degrees.
Yeah, hopefully the Sky Ride will open again at some point in the future.
35 degrees. Hey, we'll be getting down to an elevator lift roller coaster that brings you face to bang with the 80-foot snake handle. It takes you backwards and forwards. It spins you around.
Nice views of Cobra's Coast.
That is family friendly, community sensitive, and it is code. It takes you on drops of 150 feet and speeds of up to 55 miles an hour, and it turns you upside down 7 times. That's Montu.
I love all the facts that you get, and yeah, you also go through all the different ride areas, which is great. A lot of these trains at parks just go around the perimeter. With this one, you go right through the heart of the park. We're going to see the animals now, Charlotte. It's always nice down here. I've always said I'd love to see them build a hotel down here. Imagine like a resort, a bit like Animal Kingdom Lodge down here. It'd be gorgeous. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? Beautiful animals, and then of course the stunning backdrop of roller coasters.
Yeah, I see the reticulated giraffes back there. Those are the guys with the big long necks. Now male giraffes, they get up to about 18 foot tall. They really get up.
Oh, here's one of my all-time favourite animals, the beautiful giraffes. Lovely and close to him just there.
They are the big brothers of Thompson gazelle.
Beautiful gazelle.
So we got to figure out where they wanted off to.
Wow, look how close you can get to the rhinos just here. That's the crazy thing, like there's no sides on parts of these trains, you're very close to them. Wow.
There's some grand zebras coming up
Wow.
on the right hand side. on the left. Then you got some stripes. I don't know if you can see them now, but they have a perfecly heart-shaped nose.
Zebras over on that side
Their
too.
tail over hollowing around the tail. They do retreat into the waters as being chased by predators. Their coat emits an oily secretion that makes them waterproof. That's water buff. Then you may see some grayish color animals with horns and beards. When you see their face, take a look.
Back here into Congo now. Great views of Kumba. Going underneath the bridge. Of course, the Cobra roll for the ride just here too. What's great about this train, good views of not just the animals but also the coasters.
A glimpse of the Congo River Rapids. That's a great place to go to get cooled off.
And we've just pulled into Stanleyville Station where we're going to be making a short stop. And you get some awesome views here of Shikra. Wow, look at that, the size of these supports are huge. They'll be on the move again in just a few moments. Squeaky train. Shikra and Tigress.
Coming up on the right, you'll see the most colorful area of the park.
And Stanley. Great guy, Stanley. Always nice to see him when we come here to Florida.
You'll also see also in the Cancel area, you'll find Dragon Park in front of the Games Carousel and Kitty Ride. You'll also find Falcon Fury. It is currently closed, but Falcon Fury will take you 335 to get the area.
Back out into the Serengeti now. Some more views looking out over the animals, including the wonderful rhinos just there. Oh. You can see why I say if you are coming to this park, you've got to give the train ride a go, which is very nice. Obviously, it takes a while to load up in the stations, but it is worth it for these views.
One of the smallest pizza rings that we have in the boat. They can weigh from 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, and they are very territorial. That's why she's back.
Brilliant area for all the animals, though, here. Well, I like how he just emerged from down there. He's walked up the bank. And that's our loop round here on the Serengeti Express. Beautiful attraction. Really like a train ride. Yeah, the scenery from on this one's fantastic. Charlotte's having a nice little dance over here. Hey, you enjoy the rides?
Oh, that was so good. We got so close to the animals.
The views were awesome of the rides and also the wonderful animals. Yeah, really nice space for them here at Busch Gardens. There goes Cheetah Hunt, and yeah, we've got about 90 minutes left until park close, so we're going to get some re-rides in because yeah, we've been around the park, we've done a full loop. That's what I'd recommend doing here, especially if you're coming on a shorter day hours wise like this. It is a big park, and even when it's quiet, if you didn't plan it right, you would struggle to get stuff in still, even when it's walk on queues. You want to be doing a loop round like we have.
You don't want to be going from the back of the park to the front of the park, you just want to go around in a big circle and just do the attractions as you go around.
Yeah, another thing to do as well is re-ride stuff whilst you're there if you want to as well.
Have two goes on something while you're there.
Yeah, because it is a huge park, this is, like, it's massive, but I really like it here at Busch Gardens. Gonna get a bit more off-ride footage now and showing you some of the coasters here. And of course I'll have another ride on Iron Gwazi. Just had an awesome back row ride on Montu, and of course you get the views on the front, but down the back, especially that back wing, it's so whippy. Absolutely awesome coaster. And yeah, if you go around in this order on a quiet day, you get plenty of rides in, and of course yeah, get a chance to go on rides multiple times, including Iron Gwazi, 10-minute wait. Gonna get back on here. I think this time I'll use the wrist strap, because yeah, you can actually use those and chest mounts here. So yeah, we'll give you a bit of a rider camp POV on here now. Hey! You always get to see the air time, or should I say hair time when we do one of these. Charlotte's got ponytail gonna be going up. Oh, right into it. Should have warmed up nicely now. Oh yes. Beautiful. Oh. I tell you what, it's really hot now, isn't it?
Oh, it's so warm this afternoon.
Really nice, hottest part of the trip so far. Wow. Love the views. Fantastic. Should have really warmed up now as well, which should be great. Are you ready? Come and join us. See our reactions, Rider Camp off. Let's see how we get on here. Hey! He's ready for it in front. Go on then. That is phenomenal.
Oh my god, that is so good.
So fast as well. Like,
I love that.
It's hard even filming that with a wrist strap, I tell you.
Oh my god, what a great ride.
Keeping your arm in this position during that ride.
I can imagine it's really hard.
It is hard, but yeah, that was epic. Oh. Oh, well, we had the awesome Rider Camp POV just there, which is great, and you got to see all that hair time that Charlotte was getting on there too.
My hair was just going everywhere, but I love Iron Gwazi. It's a fantastic RMC, definitely my favourite.
We went straight back round and had another go just as well, didn't we?
Oh, it's got to be done.
Yeah, down near the back is the place to be on there. Absolutely stunning ride, it really is. As we come to the end of our day, we're just going to have a look in the gift shop over here now. And of course, we'll wrap up the vlog shortly. But yeah, lovely day, perfect weather for it as well. Oh, amazing. World-class park this is for thrills. And before we go in the shop, just going to nip into Coaster Coffee Co. Because yeah, this has been redone. And look at this amazing model of Iron Gwazi. Oh, look at that. Even if you don't want to get anything in here, come and see this model. It's phenomenal. Like, that is brilliant. One thing I wish with this, that there was a pathway going all the way under it so you could get loads of off-ride shots. Yeah, that model is phenomenal. That is, oh wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Really makes you appreciate RMC's fantastic designs, doesn't it? Like, look at all this up here. Oh, incredible. What a model. Oh, and you got one of Cobra's Curse over here too. These models are epic. Like, that is brilliant. All the station, the queue line. Oh, amazing. Here in Coaster Coffee Co. And of course, you've got some nice treats as well. Oh, it just keeps getting better in here. There we go. Cheetah Hunt as well. That is fantastic. What a model. Never seen these before, so we must have had them made especially for this. And right next door now in the main gift shop, I love this style of t-shirt that they've got going on in here for all the big coasters. Oh, that's a nice one for Shikra just over there. What sort of pricing we got on these? $35.99, and bear in mind you've got to add on the tax and then also the 5% surcharge as well.
I can't believe the 5% surcharge is on merchandise as well.
Yeah, it's not good.
I just think it's pretty shocking.
Now there is a sign advertising it here though, at least. It didn't say that in the food area, but yeah, it does say it here. Yeah, really not a fan of that. If they need to do that, just put the price up. It's just not great. False advertising. I don't think they'd be allowed to do that back home. Also, just wanting to get in, I used to think the merchandise was amazing here, but there's not loads of good stuff now. It used to be fantastic, but yeah, there's some nice bits around still. But yeah, I don't think the merchandise is amazing now, unfortunately. Yeah, this is all 70% off.
That's fantastic.
I suppose because it's got 2023 on just over here. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that style of design. But yeah, I just don't think the merch is as good as it used to be now. Well, I've been coming to Busch Gardens for 9 years now and always had a great time down here. I love this park. It's one of my favourite parks in the world. Of course, it's a beautiful setting with some world-class rides here too.
We have never had a bad visit to Busch Gardens. We just absolutely love it, and the coasters and the other rides are just brilliant.
Yeah, it's got such a nice selection here. Of course, Iron Gwazi is the jewel in the crown, but you've also got some of the other best types of those coasters in the world here. Montu, our favourite inverted coaster, we love it. Along with that too, Cheetah is a fantastic ride. Then you've got some other really good coasters that in some other parks would be the standout ride, you know, like Cheetah Hunt, for example. Tigris is good fun for what it is.
No.
We got some great water rides here as well. Stanley, of course, being my favourite of the two that we've done. But you know what? It's a really nice park, and I think Serengeti Flyer is also a great addition to the park.
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. We really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with that. I didn't know how it was going to ride, but yeah, that was brilliant. And just overall, nice variety of attractions. You've got the animal exhibits here as well. And yeah, it's just been a really good day. Hopefully they can sort out the issues with Falcon's Fury. It's a brilliant drop tower. However, it is very unreliable now. And I hate to say it, but I feel like, you know, with how unreliable it is, if they can't sort it out, it needs removing and replacing with something else.
I have only ever been on it once, and that was in 2019.
Yeah, it really needs to be sorted out with that one. Of course, been a couple of other closures. The Sky Ride, really hope they can get that sorted soon as well. But yeah, overall, look forward to seeing what comes in the future. What sort of ride we're going to get in Pantopia. Possibly something family from B&M going in there. It wouldn't surprise me, especially with what we're seeing invested down at SeaWorld. But no, we've had a great day here. Thanks to the park for having us. And of course, loads of on-ride POVs. That's what I love, their policy here. You can use a chest mount, you can use a wrist strap. Anybody can do that as long as you've got the right equipment. And yeah, I think it's great that they allow it because we can take you on for the full experience. A big shout out to the train as well. That's also a must do when you come here, and all the wonderful animals. In fact, there's loads of animal exhibits here at this park. There's quite a few that I've never actually done before because there's that many awesome rides. But yeah, you can have a day just here doing animals and shows if you wanted as well.
Yeah, you can do, because they've got an ice show here, but we didn't get a chance to see it today.
We just prioritised getting on some big boy coasters. But thanks so much for joining us. Join us in for all the other vlogs that we're filming on this Florida trip, and of course you can see them all in our dedicated playlist. But here from Busch Gardens, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next vlog.